This GTA 6 announcement Rockstar gave us is nothing more than damage control. Right there, I said it. All that's been happening recently with the outrage over how buggy and lack of effort the release of the trilogy game for GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas was. I mean, a lot of the things in the game just seem like they released it as a quick filler content while they're working on the next major title, which we know now is Grand Theft Auto 6. But how truthful are they being? Rockstar have taken a lot of heat too over how they gave up on Red Dead Online. With the whole hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement the community was doing to show Rockstar they can't just expect people to respect a company that only focuses on the game they can milk the most money out of, aka GTA Online. They had to announce something big to get themselves back into the positive spotlight. Something so big and positively exciting that would make everyone forgive them for all the wrongs that they are currently going through. Something so big like the announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6. Comparing this tweet to the past tweets they've done for the announcement of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, the difference in likes and retweets after just 20 hours is insane. Rockstar now not only made everyone love them again for finally giving us all what we want, but now have a major and reliable excuse as to why they have not been given any care to Red Dead Online and the sad attempt with the trilogy series release. Now, I know Rockstar wasn't to blame for the trilogy game at all. It was in the hands of the company Grove Street Games and ultimately decided by Take-Two Interactive, but unfortunately Rockstar mainly get the blame, and sometimes false accusations against your reputation is more dangerous than the real ones. Anyways, putting aside this announcement giving the community more appreciation, the real reason Rockstar have done this is to return all the lost investors back to Take-Two Interactive. Their stock price will rise greatly, as is 100% confirmed the release of GTA 6 will continue to rise the Take-Two stock price, whereas going back to the backlash of the trilogy series, their stock price dropped. You can see from the chart, the announcement of Grand Theft Auto the trilogy created a build-up in stock price as investors had the thought process that Take-Two being the father company of Rockstar and is famously known for releasing extremely successful games, so this is a great time to invest, up until the release of the game itself, that then eventually decreased due to the outrage from the community and how much of a disappointment the game really was. So of course selling the stock before the value decreases was what a lot of people have done. Now look at the date around the whole hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement started happening, along with this being the period Rockstar faced the most criticism and just all that they have and haven't done. The stock price drops greatly. Of course then the value once again increasing, as what goes down must come up for the patient investors that see a low market as their chance to buy in at a good price. To finally see the announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6, since this is just recent news, there's not much to see, but you can already see a straight bold line for the anticipation of Grand Theft Auto 6. Investors now know to get in on Take-Two now that it's a low price, so they can profit greatly on the release of GTA 6. Whereas for a long time recently, it seemed like Rockstar had no plans for any major titles, so investors keeping that as the reason behind whether they should invest or not would have decided to continue not investing. Do I believe they're working on Grand Theft Auto 6? Absolutely, no doubt. Do I believe we will see its release in the next 1-2 years? No. To be honest, if it wasn't for all this recent backlash they have been getting, I don't think they would even shown any sort of announcement at all this year. We will now most likely get drip-fed pictures and other small bits of information about the game. They'll let us use our imagination, but my prediction of release, anywhere between 2024. Time flies, boys. It'll be out before we know it, but I personally don't see this announcement as Rockstar's precious gift to us, the community, but instead a safety net for them to publicly have. Either way, I'm not complaining, just as long as they don't rush out GTA 6 out of panic and become the next Cyberpunk. This is just a short video for you guys. I'll be uploading shorter content throughout the next few weeks as we dive deeper into Grand Theft Auto 6 and the upcoming release of GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. I could drag these videos on to go over the 10-minute mark, but I'm not Mr. Boss for the win. Consider subscribing, my friend. Until next time, Spartans.